is we we're actually taking a quick little sidetrack. Some would consider this a deleted scene, part of our Storm King's Thunder campaign, or just an extended scene that just didn't make the cut of the other. Uh, this would take. It's kind of like a little flashback for us for our group of adventurers, the Ordning, because this will take place between after surviving that disastrous encounter. Well, that last encounter with Imrith, the Doom of the Desert, and before making your way uh, down to the Stone Giant Canyon, the cleft, and this takes a little bit before that for all of you that are here tonight. So this will be that you guys are still in the north. You're just about to make your way south when suddenly, as you're going, you will see a projection of a sort of familiar face for the party. It's what most of you would recognize as Seer when the head spy master for the Lord's Alliance that you guys very briefly met in Parnast uh, while assisting the town fending off against bad fools. So she, appears to you all as you guys are leaving still in the Icewind Dale region. But before she makes herself known and starts talking to you all, let's talk about who's here tonight. Let's start with Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Mario is a hill dwarf, giant barbarian, plumber, and he is out fighting giants because they cause problems for plumbing all over the place, especially lately in Harness. But it seems like also Nightstone and everywhere else. So he got dealing with that.
Oh yeah, they just everywhere you go, giants, constant ruckus. And then we go to our giant expert, Roderick.
Roderick is a halfling wizard. A little bit crotchety, coming out here to study the giants. He's learning lots of new stuff about giants. But the main thing is that they just really aren't nice people. Yeah, he is learning some new stuff. He's coming up with some new spell combinations, and is waiting to try them out.
Amazing. And then of course we have our the glorious Karatos.
Yes, Baphomet's champion here on the material plane. Karatos, oh gosh. The Minotaur. Oh, Minotaur just fell out of my brain. I'm staring right at a giant picture. But yes, the Minotaur chosen of Baphomet here is traveling around with these ones, defeating the giants who are leaving giant turds in the plumbing and being not nice people because they are giants. But Karatos is a 8th level glory paladin, and she's finally able to take a little half feet. And so now her aura, for those of you that are within 10 feet of her, will give +4. And if you're within 5 feet of her, you can get a little bonus to your speed, so that we can not be 5 feet within each other's at the end of the next turn. But that is Karatos and her Glavy Glaive.
Of course. Glorious. And then we go to John from a lineage of glorious adventurers.
Yep. John Wayne, son and grandson of the Great One, the Gretzky and all that. Monster hunter from a long lineage here to, looks like, to stop some monstrous turds from dropping.
Yes.
And he is currently level 3 Scout Rogue, level 5 Battle Master Fighter.
Nice. And last, but certainly never least, Raven.
Draven is a Drow rogue. Is on the surface. He seems to found himself quest hunt giants, and right now he's feeling a bit under the weather. Throat feels dry and scratchy, sore. He hasn't been sleeping very well, but he's really too edgy. Saying instead, he's just going to lurk in the shadows.
I would say being out in the like the fresh air is probably not helping at all. Just
it's too cold, too bright, too
much everything, especially the sun. You feel like it purposefully shines in your face any chance it can. But as you all are on the airship, and yes, the familiar show woman by the name of Seer will appear in front of all of you and says, greetings, adventurers. I have found that you're in the area, and if I could implore you all to assist with Lord's Alliance activities.
Will there be glory?
Oh, yes.
Then I'm in.
Yes, there are 2 events happening. One is we have a trapped platoon of the Frostbite platoon from the dwarves over at Citadel Adbar. They were on a scouting mission to the Ice Spires when they were set upon by, I believe, they're called the Ice Spire or Ice Spire ogres. They're in service of the Jarl from the Frost Giant.
Gotta save my homie.
But yes, so yes, a scout made it through. She is currently recovering, but she has divulged that it was a routine training expedition. But when they retreated into the Ice Spires, deep into the mountains, they stumbled upon a long abandoned place. Fully, from what they've seen, it's etched in giant runes and giant markings. It holds some significance to giant kind. The platoon's currently been in that spot for 3 days. And apparently the ogres are bringing in some giant reinforcements. But the other thing that has grabbed his attention for the Lord's Alliance is they discovered an ancient artifact at the holy site, a glyph covered stone tablet. They don't really have a lot of information from the writings. There's only 2 things. One, the holy site, they're called the birthright stones. It's a burial ground of 3 giants whose identity has been lost to antiquity. Second, and most importantly, this tablet contains esoteric knowledge of rune magic. So I believe that this magic should be, any reference to this should be brought to the Lord's Alliance to be studied. And hopefully, if there's anything in there about catastrophic ends, it won't be in the wrong hands. This will take you a couple hours travel to the Ice Spires, but in which you will, once you deliver the doors, you will get an award, about 1,000 gold pieces, for you all for doing this service. And there is another event is ongoing. I'm going to check on, see if I get more information on the ground, and I will come back and relay it to you. But otherwise, the most important thing is try to reach these Ice Spires before this. One, as fast as you can, and two, if they're, whatever this giant reinforcement is, you shall arrive beforehand. And of course, it goes without saying, try to rescue as many members of the platoon as possible. There are 2 captains to rescue, as well as many recruits as you can.
All right.
Excellent. And then she will kind of bare surroundings and will sort of point out the kind of direction that the Ice Spires, should be. And she will say, yeah, if you go that way, you should be able to spot these birthright stones. And she'll say, well, first, go westward from Stagwick, and should be able to, you should get easily. Keep Needle Peak. Once you go, you'll see there's a possibly tall and thin spire known as Needle Peak, stretches above the mountains, lying to the north of your destination. Keep Needle Peak in view. Push hard through the mountains, and you should reach the birthright stones within a matter of hours. She's like, I wish you all the best of luck, and of course, returning with everything. If you can make it to the Citadel on your way, that would be most appreciative and the faster way to get your rewards. Or even if you make it to Stagwick with everything, that will be enough for the troops. I'm not sure they'll have enough coin to cover the reward, but as you know me, I'll be able to find you all and deliver the reward at a later time. And then with that, she will her form. She'll nod you all in thanks, and then her form will disappear, and you guys have solid directions. And well, you know what? It's the weather is. I'll just roll a d4. No, not the combat tracker. Not yet. Just to see what the weather conditions will be like for you. Okay, you will deal with heavy snowfall on your way, which will do absolutely nothing. Won't really do you a whole lot since you're kind of flying high. It's just a bit closer, but you guys are able to make your way. You'll see all kinds of things below since you're kind of on that airship, going past everything that you look down, you see like a pack of owlbears, on the prowl. Also see, looks like you can almost see like small people running from a cave. You get past an ice lake, and about a couple hours time, you guys will start to see the Needle Peak. But I'll say, everyone, go ahead and give me a perception. It will be with disadvantage. All right. Let's say Roderick. Wow. Roderick and Draven. Okay. Very nice. So, even with that heavy snowfall, it's hard to see. You could see something that catches your guys' eye, and have it go down. You see what kind of faintly looks like something in the snow. Looks like a battered shield that stands upright. Looks like half buried. Looks like the remains of an avalanche, and you can see something like poking out. Clutching it. From the bottom, clutching this half shield.
Karatos will go attempt to pull this out.
All right. Well, you guys are kind of little up. So as you guys kind of come down.
Oh, a fast rope down.
Ooh, give me an athletics. Let's see how.
Look at how glorious.
It's very glorious. As you fast rope down, immediately you can see what remains looks like of a dwarf that has, it looks like he met his end at an avalanche, but this dwarf seems to be carrying this. Dust him off. He does have the bearings from this frostbite platoon. He's wearing this very nice splint mail, and seems to be and then his shield, and then carrying what looks like a potion. It looks a little frosted, but thankfully it doesn't look like it's frozen at all.
I'll bring it back up to have Roderick study it.
What you got there?
Unsure. I'm sure you can figure it out, though. But I think we're on the right path.
In fact, you all are. Oh. And Roderick, I would say, the split mill looks nice. You'd have to spend time to identify it, but you can tell that the potion that's in there is a potion of climbing. As you guys here, you of course have risen past the crest of the mountains. The ice spires are opening up to this large gorge before you to the west, and you catch your first glimpse of the siege site. Nestled into the far western end of the gorge, surrounded by walls of treacherous ice and snow, lie the birthright stones. Even from a distance, the giant scale of the site is readily visible. Menhirs, upright stone monoliths, stand at a tension as high as 50 feet tall throughout the holy site. Quiet monuments to forgotten figures of the past. Just outside the choke point entrance to the site, you see a wide path littered with fallen ogre bodies, trails east and descends down to the siege forces encampment. A dozen crudely erected tents are spread out about halfway through the gorge's length, the large tent denominations, the middle of the siege encampment. Dozens of ogres are visible lumbering through the camp. and I do not have a map of that per se, but I'm gonna drag us all to the airship. As you guys are all there, with of course exception of our current Delaware companion Elf Shadow, and of course Isna is just kind of consoling after what happened to Cedar Lock. And as you all are looking, Delphine, your sort of the impromptu person in charge of the airship, says, well, I don't know what you all have as a plan to rescue these. It looks like there's that encampment of ogres. We could try to. There might be too many, and might be too dangerous trying to attack them head on. But we can drop you all off here, and you can try to figure out your way across this camp to reach the dwarves, and maybe we could come around, a long ways back to the dwarves, and we could figure something out there.
I'm sure that we could sneak past them. Why don't we just do a pass without trace? Isna? Isna?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
I think she's studying the stars again.
Did she tree stride out of here? That's not very glorious. I mean, the one time we could use some star stealth. I guess we'll have to rely on our unless perhaps maybe Roderick, you could conjure up some cloud cover.
That is not something I do.
So I guess we're just going to go stealthy around them.
We can definitely try.
Yes, I'm sure this is going to work out amazingly for us.
Yeah.
Did we figure out what kind of splint that armor was?
Oh, it's a plus. It's split mail. Looks magical. It's the heavy armor
I
version.
believe in AL it could be either mithril or +1.
Oh, from what I have, it's +1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I got the original one that was like mithril +1, and then they're like, oh no, it's either or. But like the version I got, it just says +1. So I don't know if they. I don't know.
Darn, if it was mithril, Karatos could have just put it on and it would be even healthier.
Kept the same AC. Or no, I would have lost one because it was mithril. But it's okay. It's going to be hilarious no matter what. So yeah, let's sneak past these guys for the glory.
Yes, well, I mean, if you'd like, you could spend time trying to observe.
Oh yeah,
maybe in the moment try to observe the watch. Maybe there's a good timing.
Yeah. Oh, and the Icebite ogres are called the Shatterbloods. Okay, so alright, so go ahead and you guys can give me an insight check. Okay. Oh, Draven, do me a favor. Roll me a d4. We will say even it's daytime, odds it's nighttime. Oh, nice. Great. All right. So, interesting idea. One, you can spot the patrol. It's about a couple ogres. You see a winter wolf patrolling it. They're not stealthy, but you think looking at the pattern, you think you have a pretty good idea. But on top of that, what you all will notice is it looks like they're gathering around the fire pit. And there appears to be some kind of, spend time kind of looking, observing. You notice that they're participating in some kind of ritualistic honorable combat. I mean, that one, this one looks like a one-on-one. But looks like this camp has some kind of bond of honor when they're combating each other. Yep.
All right. Well, then now's a good time. If they're all focused around the fire and the event, they'll be distracted. Let's sneak around for the glory.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. They're not only distracted, but yeah, they're have a little turning going on there. But yeah, let's do some stealth check rolls. You'd have advantage and all the fun stuff.
Straight roll for 12.
That's great.
It cost me a lot of money to get that disadvantage on stealth checks there.
Yes, very expensive. Oh, Draven, you have advantage. You can.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because Draven's out in the night watching.
Mm-hmm.
Lurking.
Nice. Still not quite to.
No, Roderick just okay. All right, so as you guys are, trying to move your way through, and yeah, you get a good sight, a good decent kind of numbers of who's here. You see dozens of ogres, but also you see these other ogres. They're like lot bigger, stronger, tougher. There's about a little more than a dozen of them, and there's about like a couple of winter wolves. It's definitely a solid force that this, like a head-on fight would not be a great idea. But as you guys are, okay, yeah, you're okay, yeah. I'm looking at the modifiers, and Yeah, that's good. Okay. So you guys are able to make your way through this camp, and as you kind of break off, you guys are make your way to the birthright stones. They're as impressive as they are imposing. Tight clusters of 40-foot tall standing stones enclose the eastern end, a break between the clusters providing the only entrance to the grounds. Only a dozen Mimirs stand erect throughout the site. The shortest stones stand towards the east at 20 feet tall, growing progressively taller towards the west until the tower above at a height of 50 feet. Two of the largest standing stones at the southwest corner of the site are partially buried in a large mound of fallen rock and snow, evidence of an avalanche that must have happened some time ago. The northeast corner is likewise covered in signs of a more recent avalanche, four of the shorter Mimirs having been knocked down by the fallen deluge. Three immense and immeasurably old sarcophagi are built into the gorge wall that encloses the far west end of the holy site. One of the sarcophagi covers lies toppled on the ground, its now boat-like form pried from its resting place along the gorge wall. Another victim of the older avalanche. The open sarcophagi contains a sheet of ice with a giant-shaped cavity. Whatever was interred in the sarcophagus is gone, having been removed or having escaped some indeterminate time ago. The center of the site is occupied by a circle of stones built up to a height of 10 feet and measuring about 20 feet in diameter, opening rings outside of the stone circle and from the burn marks all over it. Structure appears to be a raised fire pit of giant-sized proportions. Huge steps made for giant feet descend 5 feet below ground level to a channel leading up to the circle. And taking positions around the site and huddled within the stone circle are the bedraggled dwarves of the Frost Fight Platoon. Okay, and I don't think oh, you know what? I didn't open it for you guys. Oh, these handouts I didn't do, but the next one I have a bunch of stuff. But hey, as you all approach, you do hear go ahead and actually give me an insight check. A separate one. Okay. And I would say Mario, as you're getting closer and you see some bedraggled, you don't see any scouts, like anybody like guard post ahead. But as much as I do, like if they're good, you won't be able to see them. So you are aware that don't try to do something to let them know that you're on their side. You'll probably get attacked by someone, somewhere nearby.
I'm a fellow dwarf.
Sure.
We have that other guy's armor, but I don't really want to falsely pass myself off as one of them.
Okay, just
we could out, but then we might attract attention.
Okay. Right.
And we could just be like, "We found your buddy. He wasn't doing so good."
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, you have a feeling if you don't announce yourself even quietly, you might get.
I guess we can announce ourselves quietly.
Yeah.
Just loud enough for them to hear, I guess.
Sure. And kind of poking out from spots in the snow, you see like a couple couple poke their head out. They'll call out to you in Dwarven, and does anyone but Mario know Dwarven?
Roderick does not.
John speaks Dwarven.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yep. They will just call out to you, who the hell are you? And in Dwarven, it's
We're
quiet.
adventurers, and we heard of your situation from the seer.
Oh, like reinforcements, like all right, and they will be like, how'd you guys get past it? It doesn't come on.
We sneaked.
There's like, well, you're better at it than most of us, but that's why we're here. So they will sort of take you all to their captains. And as you all arrived, yeah, you count about at least about 20 or so dwarves in total. There's a whole group of them, but one of them will introduce yourself. Ezra Marblehead will sort of greet you all. Marblehead is captain of the greener Blizzard Squad, and then you'll read another lieutenant, Adrian Ogathane. She is in charge of the Flurry Squad, and they are glad that you guys are here. And they will give you an assessment of, they've lost a few people already, including the ones they sent out to scout. The captain will ask if you guys have seen them and the scouts that they sent out. One of them, there were two of them, one a male and a female. And the female will say it's his daughter.
We found one dwarf wearing some fancy armor.
Okay. And then the one that made and talked us here, it was the female, and yeah, the one that you found in the snow was a male dwarf.
Yeah, the male one did not make it.
And they'll kind of
And I
salty
believe
nod.
the female one is how we learned of your guys' situation.
Yes. And well, they'll say, now that you're here, do you guys have a plan on getting them all out of here?
So the artifact is like a giant stone tablet?
Yes, they will gesture towards, kind of where their planning area. A small, well, not really small, but a little part of their thing. They'll lead you into the Ring of Stones, buy all the injured dwarves, various supplies. Yeah, Marblehead will pull the covering aside, revealing a large slab of stone, completely inscribed with runes. The rune tablet is 4 feet wide, 5 feet tall, 3 inches thick, and that it looks extremely heavy.
Oh, I can carry it.
Maybe we could use it as a sled.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's looking at the rug, I would say, Roderick, because you speak giant, you're proficient in history, you can go ahead and give me a history check. Ooh, perfect. Very cool. All right, so the glyphs, it's an ancient dialect of giant, and yeah, it looks like it's some kind of magical equation. But it's kind of hard. You only get like, it's like you're getting like a partial of this equation.
Yep.
But it's an equation nonetheless. An ancient giant. So
So we could try to sneak everyone past. That might be difficult given the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the top of a hill / mountain.
Yeah, you're at the top. So there's a few different ways to go. I mean, the other big thing is the slab. It's half a ton. So what you can definitely do, and you can see off the high, like past, there's like a gorge by the wall where you guys are. It looks like it'll take it's a couple 100 feet up. But if there's a way for you all to able to procure it, or scaling the gorge, you can see the ship, like the airship, kind of hovering over there. So far, looks like the ogres have not really made mention of the huge airship in the sky, but probably with heavy snowfall, and it's kind of even higher up than you guys are. It's probably safe up there.
We could try to get it up there. I don't know if the 25 of us or so could pull that tablet up the gorge.
Yeah, I mean that's the. So that'd be the safest. It just getting you and the dwarves and troop up the wall, and it looks like I am incorrect. It's about 80. Hold on, it's about 200 feet. But the only thing with that is once you get to the top, there's a decent chance that you'll get spotted by the ogres, and then you can't really fight. But cross fingers, they're not. They won't reach you guys by the time you get up there. Of course, the other option is trying to sneak everything out.
Grow bigger and I could grow bigger and make pulling it up easier.
Yes. What you guys could also do is try to flag the airship to come down, but that will definitely get the ogre's attention. So it's.
How much do we know this tablet weighs?
Yeah, it's probably like I would say, especially with Roderick, kind of looking it over, you'd say like half a ton.
Oh, I can pull it when I'm large by
Sure.
myself.
Yeah.
Because I can pull 1,100 pounds.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even be encumbered.
Well, that's awesome. Well, like I said, yeah, you guys' choices, what you want to do, how you want to do this.
We want to try to make our way up the gorge. I can maybe kind of fight if we get spotted. Like I could throw my weapon at them. While just holding this tablet in place. But actually, shoot, it would. It's 80 feet up. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. I mean, the only thing would be at this point, I guess sustaining that rage to go up. It's actually like about 80 feet from the floor to the top of the gorge.
I mean, if we're moving at fast pace, it would take me 6 rounds to get up there.
Mm-hmm. Draven, if you want to check do that real quick, that's all good. But yeah.
By half pace, I mean a stealthy pace.
I mean, the only other thing would be if you're feeling in a violent mindset, you can just have the ship come down and just kind of have just something to bulwark at least enough of the ogres coming in. So
I don't think we want to risk the ship getting damaged.
This is also true. I mean, that's the only caveat with that. But it'd be easy to haul up.
It's heavily snowed, right?
Yeah, there is heavy snowfall.
So is there a chance we could create an avalanche and then bring the ship down to us? That way they have to fight their
way. Caught in
way.
that avalanche.
Say again?
We would get caught in that avalanche.
Oh no, like we trigger it below us, just on the way to them.
Risky because it might trigger above us too.
Yes.
Maybe we do a combo. We climb for it, then we trigger the avalanche, and if we get seen, it doesn't matter.
I agree. I can agree with that. Triggering the avalanche from the top of the gorge. Yep, I can agree with that.
Okay. Roderick. I would say for being a giant scholar, like this is. This has dealt with avalanche damage. It's one of those, if you feel like, it'd probably be a good idea for future, maybe not throw an avalanche on the site itself. It can be helped, looking around. But again, that's how you interpret
it. Be excavated.
Yeah. Would be a lot of excavation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work to create an avalanche for this.
We only need to do it if we get spotted. And they start chasing us. So if we move at a stealthy pace in this heavy snow, we should be fine.
Yeah, the only issue you'd have at that point is being able to scale the wall, or at least
Scaling the wall, would we be required to move at half pace?
Yes, because it's like sheer cliff.
Sheer cliff. Okay.
Yeah, scale the gorge side to land above. Climbing the walls is a unassisted.
Lifting, I can only lift 570 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was dragging, I could drag 1,100.
Okay, and let's see. So, like, if you're trying to climb the wall unassisted, it'd be very tough. Tier 4 tough.
I could do it, but I would be encumbered. Like, if I'm pulling that stone tablet up with me, I could do it, but like I said, I would be encumbered.
Sure, but like I said, it's heavy snowfall, so if anything, if you scale it first.
Well, Karatos would be helping, so maybe we wouldn't both be encumbered.
True.
Yeah.
You have powerful build?
Let me check.
Yeah, that would make things easier, wouldn't it?
Oh no, I have something better.
No.
I have Peerless Athlete that I can use my Channel Divinity, and for the next 10 minutes, I have advantage on Strength Athletics, and I can push, carry, drag, and lift twice as much as normal.
Oh, perfect. And when I'm large, I can...
Because that is glorious, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
And when I'm large, yeah, I can push during that I have twice as much, and then when I'm raging, I have advantage on athletics checks as well. So yeah, let us both work together to pull it up.
Yeah.
And then we could try and scale this gorge. Let's give that a try.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Strap ourselves to the stone tablet.
Yeah. They'll strap you both and tie plenty of rope around the slab and around both of you, and they'll give you guys the thumbs up.
Oh, here, Mario, take a enhance ability instead of trying to sustain your rage.
Well, that enhanced ability wouldn't give me double my carrying capacity. The rage makes me large.
Okay. Well, I'm just still trying to help. That way, because I don't know how much you're going to be able to sustain the rage. If it was May, it'd be super easy.
Rage. I think what I could do is I can spend a rage while I'm still in rage and keep it going longer.
Oh, you can definitely do that.
We just shoot him with fire.
That too.
I mean, that's definitely a way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine taking damage. I have a lot of health.
Or it might be better for Draven to just shoot you. Or John. Yeah, John's really good at shooting you.
Go for it. If you want to sustain my rage.
Okay.
I don't fight taking some.
You're asking me to basically shoot you every 6 seconds or so for how long?
Until we get to the top.
Right. I guess I could try to aim for the fleshy bits.
Uh-huh.
Oh, your call.
All right, let's do this.
All
I think
right.
this is a great plan.
A great plan. Okay, yeah. I guess ability checks by an attack roll. Don't have to roll about damage because.
I'm
Well,
trying to get hit.
well, yeah, hit. Yeah, normal damage, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Just I guess track it just because. Damn. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Karatos. First start. Great start. Mario. Oof.
Also
All
great.
right. All right, John. Shoot him.
I could just try to punch you or something, but if you really want me to
Before we do
shoot
this,
you,
I'll take off my armor so that my armor class is lower.
hey,
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
I'll take 4.
So let's see. Yeah.
just remember, you asked for this.
You're right. I'll give you your bolts back when we get back to the top.
Okay. All right. That's the first round. You guys get up like 20 feet. All right. You guys got this.
Oh,
All right.
that's an 18 because we both have advantage.
I was gonna say a little bit lower, but I would say with Karatos, taking the weight a little bit less, but that's all right. And John, great. Yeah,
Okay.
you're like halfway there. All right, great. Another round.
Another
Okay.
18.
Yeah, and solid shot. Okay, great. You're about like 60 feet away. All right.
19.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say with Karatos coming in and a minute 30 about like 30 seconds have passed and you guys get 80 feet up. You do make it to the top. And yes, and actually I will you guys, let's put you on the map.
Are we good? Should I keep shooting?
I mean, you can shoot him again if you want to for extra minutes, but no, you guys hit the 80 feet.
Okay.
I am. Oh, let me put you in the map. Not yet. This was just in case things went. But yeah, I would say right now it will Karatos and Mario kind of put you at the center. You guys have the slab. You do as you two reach, you will see the airship a little bit, but it'll start to come down, and you guys can spend essentially some time kind of tying this slab to the ship. It kind of weighs a little bit down a bit, but I would say about like 10 minutes 10 minutes 10 minutes later the slab is secured and now it is just the rest of you coming up and the dwarves.
All right. So can we grab? Oh, go ahead, Roderick. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna whisper to Draven. I didn't think that was gonna work. That's all.
Karatos will tie off her rope and see if Mario's got some, and maybe we can just pull him up.
Yep, I got some rope. Tie them together.
All right, yeah. Well, My challenge ability. You know, I'll give you about, because I'll give you about 5 minutes actually instead of 10. I'll give you like 5 minutes that you can assist with pulling people before the peerless athlete goes away.
Excellent. Karatos will do his best, or she'll do her best Fezzik impression as we let everybody get tied on, and then Mario and I will haul them up quickly.
Are the dwarves coming too?
Oh
Yeah, tie them off.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me for our Mario Karatos, go ahead, give me some athletic give me like a couple athletics checks.
That one's kind
Okay.
of.
Yeah.
I did drop my rage, so.
Yeah, you know, it having some issues, but I think as long as the pair of you are able to kind of climb, yeah, I would say you guys have it takes a little extra time, but you guys are able to kind of pull them up. Now, get the bull strength. So, and I'm sure at this point, Jian, Draven, Roderick, while the dwarves are getting climbed up, how would you all like to? How are you guys going to scale 80 feet? Because again, they're hauling essentially like a platoon's worth of dwarves, so they're going to be occupied.
Draven will stealth smuggle himself as a dwarf. Have them carry him up.
Ooh, I like that. Go ahead and give me give me a stealth check.
Draven forgot he's too tall to be.
Yeah, I guess we would have to set up some ropes and everything for the big guys to climb up. So I'll try to make my ways separately, so I'm not adding to the additional weight.
Well, because like there's going to be plenty of ropes. Essentially, you're going to get hauled. So I would say that at this point you guys can climb assisted with the ropes.
It's an athletics check.
Yes, you'll have advantage. Okay. And actually, for Karatos and Mario, go ahead, give me a con save. Just with lifting, get back and forth. You know, are you guys exhausted at the end of it?
Oh, apparently yes.
Yeah, I was gonna do just a tier 2 difficulty, but yes, I would say both of you do have. I'll give you guys a.
I would have Karatos' aura, I think.
Yeah,
sure.
So you'd have had an 18 at least.
Yeah, you're fine. Karatos, you know, you want to gloat, but you know you kind of.
It's feeling those muscles burn, but it's a good burn, even if I'm tired.
Yeah, it's a good burn. A little tired, you know. You definitely pull like the extra weight, so you're a little exhausted. But you know, you're getting the doors scrambled up. Like so far, this has been a pretty easy going like rescue. This can't get. You guys are fine. However, just because it would be super easy, we're gonna say through happenstance, through, what have you, there was a patrol that was making its way. And this patrol was kind of going up the long ways. And I'm going to have you guys sit here. I'm going to move the wolves in the direction. Not going to do giants because they'd have no reason. Oh no. But, yeah. And you see, kind of stronger. Ogres, they're gonna come. You guys can be in the center. The ship's loading up. It's ready for you guys to take off with everybody. So far, everything's successful. It's just, man, who would have thunk that these guys just happened to be up here? You guys are finished. And we will, if you guys want to be in the center. Forward. And yeah, let's roll initiative. All right. Oh, everyone's coming in. Draven.
They're kind of far away. Really far away.
Yeah, it's a big map, and I think, yeah.
Alright. So I will pull out my short bow, which long range, and I will steady aim and fire it at one of the snow wolves.
Okay. Sound good? That's a hit.
Right. For 19 damage to that snow wolf.
All right.
And we'll have the screams of the dead echo in the ears of the other snow wolf. It will take... It will take 6 necrotic damage.
All right.
End turn. Oh, and the familiar will move a little bit closer, but...
Okay, cool. Then we go to Roderick.
Roderick is going to test out a brand new spell he's been working on, and he'll see if he can actually get it aimed properly. But cast a wall of psychic energy that appears, and they will all need to make dexterity saving throws as the wall appears, the ones that are in that yellow line.
Okay. All right.
So it will be a wall of fire,
but it's psychic.
Psychic damage.
Alright, I'm gonna move this out of the way because I'm gonna try. Hold on. Actually, here. Okay, let me. One second. I have this new trick I can do. I can't do the trick because it's too busy focused on that. Yay, I can do it. Alright. Saving throw. Dexterity. DC. 25. Half. Ooh, look at that. And I can fly.
But it ended up being the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Awesome. You know what? Oh, cool. Cool. That actually did work. That's awesome. A little, you know, a little automation to figure out. All right. Awesome. Cool.
And that was it.
Pretty good. All right. Its turn. Starts at that wall of psychic energy. It's at the end your turn there, right?
Correct. So it's not going to take that. That one won't take any damage right now.
Okay. Okay, I think. Pretty sure we got a speed of 40. Oh, speed of 30. Okay, so measuring tool real quick. Oh, that is far. Yeah, they are pretty far apart from each other. Okay. Well, you're just gonna double move because nothing got. Double move. Karatos.
Are these squares 5s or 10s?
They should be. It should be 5 feet. I thought it was 5 feet because this is not the Storm King Thunder maps. These are like the.
All right. Well, if that's the case, Karatos will move up to this guy. 18. You there, Daniel?
No, hit.
Oh, yeah, for 9.
That's something.
Another 12.
Yes.
And we will miss. End of Karatos' turn.
Mario.
Gonna bonus action range. Move up and attack. Okay, that's weird. Dang, my macro's broke. Crap. All right, hang on. Plus,
And that'll hit.
so 20. Actually, plus another 2, so 22. 21 to hit, or
At 9.
plus another 8, so 17. In turn.
Alright, Ogre's not doing good. Another one. Go. Oh. Winter Wolf. They can move faster. Yeah, it's gonna move up. It's gonna keep moving. Is that 30? And would that provoke from Karatos?
And Mario, but Mario first.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. +2. I haven't got that in yet.
Okay, well, that wolf is not doing as well as it should, as I thought it would. But outright there, our wolf gonna breathe full breath. Leave with the oh. Okay, well, it would get feet. If it need to move, it would have moved. It's not like it. Okay, so. Yep, it'll breathe on Mario and Karatos. Oof. All right, and then that's the wolf's turn. Jian.
Alright, let's see. John's gonna move up behind nice beefy front line. We'll shoot this one first.
Hit.
And I'll get a sneak off for that. Is he still?
Okay, on the ogre, yeah, the ogre is no more.
Alright, I've got two more shots that'll go against the wolf. Well, how's 12? No, 12's probably gonna miss.
Let's see, yeah, 12's a miss.
Alright, so 8 more on the wolf, and
12's a miss, not a hit.
No, the 23 will hit though.
Yeah, the 23, yes, definitely.
And that's it. And that's it.
All right, so the wolf's not doing well. Okay, last wolf. All right. I'm just gonna move up there and yeah. I guess how is this supposed to be? Okay, either way, it's gonna breathe. Breathe both on Mario and Karatos with this wolf's cold breath. So after that, that's its turn. Top of the round, Draven. Couple of wounded wolves, and you got an ogre.
We're going to ignore the ogre for a minute. Go up here. will attack this wolf with a.
Okay.
So we'll have Draven's Raven flavored owl like bringer swoop in to grant advantage.
Sure. Hit.
Oh, with the butcher bib, that would be a crit.
I'll bib it up.
What?
Yeah, bib it up. Let's go. Yeah, do it.
Is there a way to do crits on Jian?
I think it's force crits. I think that's
Click Shift or Alt. Shift when you click.
Oh,
Correct.
nice. Nope, that didn't do it. It just did using did an advantage.
We'll just click the damage again and we'll subtract 5.
yeah.
Oh, here's a way to do it.
Yeah, I know there's a way.
That was like a crit.
Yeah, so total of 36.
Okay. Well, that.
And since I cast Flame Blade, that means I roll extra d8.
Mm-hmm.
Do I roll twice with a crit?
Yeah. Yeah.
For the one you swung at that then evaporated.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, the 1 point of damage goes to the one next to it. End turn.
Isn't it like 5 plus your modifier or something, or is that green flame? That's it. All right. 11. Okay. Well, Wolf's still alive, barely, but nicely done. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, it's your spellcasting ability modifier, which is +1, +2. End turn, Raven.
Okay. Roderick.
Roderick will. You know what? He will drop a fireball on our friend the wolf in the.
Okay.
But it's gonna be made of lightning because he likes experimenting.
Just moving them for a purpose of this. Alright.
Feet kind of around. Not be.
$25. Do it. Yay, they both failed. And the wolf is gone. Cool.
Right. My first lightning ball. That was exciting. In a turn.
Shocking, some would say.
If only you can make it a thunderball. And Karatos, but never say never, Ross. Never say never. And we will go ahead and attack the ogre.
Oh no.
13?
13's a miss.
How about a 24?
It's solid hits.
All right, we're going to try our new trick. So we're going to do 32 points of slashing and radiant damage with a second level smite. Then we're going to also make this a thunder strike. I'm sorry, a Cloud Strike. So only 2 more points of thunder damage, but he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. So I am now invisible to him. And then I'm going to immediately become uninvisible as long as he can't see me. Because I assume he doesn't have any type of special senses.
One of the frozen heads he has is looking at you, but that doesn't incur any benefits.
All right, well, another 26, and we'll go ahead and put a little Divine Smite on here. For another 29 points of damage. And I am now visible, and we'll let Mario back clean up on this. End of turn.
Yeah, and Mario.
All right, I can come down to there and swing.
And how do you finish this ogre off?
With a burning flash, because my weapon is made of fire.
Nice. Oh, you guys successfully take out this wandering patrol. And yes, you're able to board the airship, and then from there, make your way back. Oh man, this airship actually is so amazing right now, what you guys been able to do. But yes, I will take a break from this as well, various breaks and whatnot. So yes, we will be right back for the second part of the module.